Stream of consciousness. Let it fly. It is what it is. Fuck YouTube. Free thought. Maybe talking some truth, maybe talking some shit. Opinions that matter, opinions that don't even fucking matter. Well, there's only one way to sum this up. This YouTube channel, it's whatever. And that's the way I like it. Don't be scared. Just fucking build. In order for the people of black culture, which is what I like to call so-called black people, because again, this is what they called us. You have to look at the history of race. You have to look at this racial construct. This is a descriptive term. This is not what we are. It's not what we are. The culture is what we are. We built the culture off of that lie of blackness, but the culture is the truth. What we did with that shit, we took what they gave us and we made gold with that bitch, and we continue to make gold. The culture is very fucking real, and we have a legitimate reason for feeling pride in that culture. But we're not the color that they painted us to be. We're not that color. We're not. You just have to look in the mirror and just accept the truth of that reality. Find yourself something the color black, which absorbs over 95% of the visible spectrum. That's what makes it black. It absorbs the visible spectrum. It absorbs it. Find yourself something that is the color black or dyed black. And I don't care if you're the darkest African on this fucking planet. As long as your skin shines, you are not the color black. If you were the color black, you would not reflect. You would not reflect. You would not reflect the light that shines upon your face. You would absorb it, and you would die of a terrible skin cancer. You wouldn't live very long if you were actually the color black. Look in the mirror and accept it. In order for black people to change this country, we have to first address the problem of this blackness shit. The truth is in front of you. I'm not this color. You know what? It's another truth. You know what's another truth? People respect the gun, right? The gun is real. The bullet inside the chamber is real. The man holding the gun is real. People respect the real. They respect the truth, right? Now let's flip it. Why do black people keep killing each other? Not that we're the most violent, because we're not. We're not. White people are just as violent. Violent is violence. Don't worry about that. That's a lie. Why don't we respect black? Why don't we respect it? If we all black, then why don't we respect the realness of the blackness and say, you know what, you black, I'm black. We're not going to do nothing to each other except build. Why we don't respect the blackness? Think about it. You respect the black gun. You respect that. You respect the gun. Because the gun can kill me. The gun can kill me, Shirley. The gun can kill me. Okay, the gun can kill you. But the color can't do shit to you. The color can't do nothing, right? It's just a color, right? It's just a fucking color. Can't do nothing to you. It don't mean shit to you. The color don't mean shit. The color doesn't mean shit. Its logic is right there. The color is not even a deterrent. What is the whole purpose of me saying I'm black and it offers me no protection? Because it's not real. The gun, however, is real. The gun offers me protection. And you can color that bitch white, black, brown. You can have a paint gun. But as long as that bitch is able to expel a bullet that could possibly take your life, you're going to respect that reality right there. The color means absolutely fucking nothing. Because the color, if you truly understand what color is and the science behind it, the color is not even what we think it is. The color is whatever we say it is. But we have no true concept of what we're actually seeing when it comes to color. Innately, we know the truth. Innately, we know that the color doesn't mean anything. And that's why the color black won't save you from another black, because we don't respect it, because it's not real. It's an illusion. You know the man isn't the color black. You know he's not. He's just another man. He's just another man. But you know what's funny though? I've seen Brooklyn, because that's where the fuck I live. I seen Brooklyn when it was real gully. And I saw Brooklyn when it started getting gentrified. Now when so-called white people started moving in, I'm talking about some hard blocks, boy. Hard blocks. Like, yo, don't be on this block at night. I'm talking about some hard blocks. That so-called white person, so-called, because nobody's white neither. That so-called white person, he walked down that street, nobody touching him. Nobody touching him. Ain't that some shit? The color, told you the color ain't real. The color isn't real. But if that color has actually historically beaten your ancestors or put your ass in jail, if that color has actually harmed you, oh, then you gonna fucking respect that son of a bitch, ain't you? And that's why you have predominant white. That's why you have that. That is white culture. That's how it works. They come to the country, they take over by any means necessary. Then they establish a color code. They call themselves white and they call you whatever else. You could be red like the Indians. You can call them red men or savages like the Indians, and they'll call you whatever the fuck else. They'll call you whatever. They don't care. The bottom line is you are inferior. You're not white. And you're going to respect white. And if you have a problem respecting white, we will beat it into you. We will. Watch that 12 Years a Slave. When that motherfucker said, "What's your name, boy?" "I'm so-and-so Freeman." Beat his ass. "Boop, what's your name?" "Your name is, what did he say? Your name is Platt," or some shit like that. I think it's Platt. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. And he kept saying, "Freeman, Freeman." Boom. And he got tired of getting his ass beat. "What's your name?" "Platt, Platt." There you go. That's how it works. That's how it works, man. And it's been working automatic ever since. And so you got a bunch of human beings calling themselves black. "Oh, black like me, black like me, Black Lives Matter." Black lives do not fucking even fucking exist, which is exactly why. That's why they don't respect us. Because we sitting up there lying. We sitting up there lying. So how the fuck they gonna respect us? So, but if you sit back and be like, "Well, human lives matter, motherfucker. Lives matter. Look at me, motherfucker. I'm a human being. I'm a human fucking being. Just like you, just like you, just like you." Program these dumb sons of bitches, because that's what the government do. Program these motherfuckers. You have the ability. Program these people around you to have a higher understanding, to where they look at you and they say, "Oh shit, you are a human being. I never thought about it like that. You are a human being. And you never thought about it like that because you was programmed, motherfucker. You never thought about it. You just like a motherfucker from Brooklyn that went over to Japan and shit so many years ago and shit and said, "Damn, I'm on the other side of the world. I had no idea that the other side of the world looks like this." That was me. That's programming, motherfucker. As long as you stay in your one spot and the only thing that you know is what you know, then you ain't gonna never fucking elevate. You ain't gonna never think. You ain't gonna never sit back and think any higher than your current situation or your current circumstance. And it's designed that way. It's designed that way because everything that we have in this country, it was conceptualized, which means that somebody envisioned it and they thought about it and they said, "You know what? Let's establish a country." And then somebody else said, "You know what? Let's do that shit. How can we get it done?" Well, we're gonna need a lot of men. We're gonna need a lot of guns, and we're gonna need to get rid of these Indians. But it starts with a conception. And then now that we've gotten rid of all of these Indians, I'm conceiving a set of laws that will actually really cement this country. Well, what are we gonna call the country? Because the country doesn't exist yet. What are we going to call it? Let us conceive a name for this country. Everything starts with a fucking conception. And the very last thing that people in power want you to do is to conceive higher than your current situation, because that is how you change things. And they don't want you to ever change shit, because shit is just the thing that works. You know, the shit is very simple. Black people, we gotta have our own shit. We gotta have our own shit. We're not gonna have anything as long as we keep lying to ourselves about our skin color and what it has gotten us. How we came to be called this black shit, it's a problem. And we need to address the problem first before we can go to the next step.